Hey everybody, just wanted to show something that I've been doing lately over the past couple weeks. I recently, about say a month ago or about, bought myself an Ontario RD7 bush knife, and I like the knife a lot. It's a great knife for general, medium-sized blade for general, just all-around use. It's perfect. But the only problem with it, as with many knives that you buy, is the sheath. The sheath isn't awesome, really. It does the job, but my biggest gripes are how much it wiggles. You see how there's a lot of play here, and I like my knives to be secure. I don't want to get cut. So I fixed that problem. I made myself Kydex sheath, and this thing rocks. I love it. Real quick on the knife, I wanted to make a safety band in the back because when you choke up in the back when you're chopping, you're trying to get that extra couple inches to get some extra momentum, and this helps hold it on your hand. And at the same time, it's a special weave, and it has 21 feet of paracord there, so it's perfect because I do a lot of primitive style camping, and I like to have like the essentials nearby in case I ever got separated from my gear. So for one, I got the knife with 21 feet of cordage. Now this is where the sheath comes in. On the front of the sheath, I have my magnesium rod, I have a fire steel, and I have a sharpening stone. Now on the magnesium rod and the fire steel, I can easily start a fire with just the spark alone from the fire steel, but you never know, like you just might be having trouble, like maybe you just everything's soaking wet, you need that little bit extra edge, and you're just tired and cold. Well, magnesium rod rocks for that. You make a little dime sized pile, it'll light anything no sweat. Now on the fire steel, it's a little different than your typical fire steel. It's actually a firesteel.com Ranger tube, and on the end it has a small compass. I'm aware it's not the greatest compass in the world, but it'll serve its purpose for what I need it for. Like if I need a general sense of direction, it'll give me that. So it's perfect. On the inside, the actual steel unscrews, and then it screws into the top. And I like this fire steel a lot because it has a generous handle. In the past I've used the smaller fire steels that have the small handle, like inch long or whatever, and I'd nick my hands on the ground because as I'm pushing hard or whatever to get my strong sparks, my hands would push because I can't get good leverage on the top of the steel. So this big handle solves that. And as for a striker, I use the back of my knife. I remove some of the paint, and then all I do basically is just hold it like this and make sparks just like that. It works perfect. I've started mini fires like this. It's super easy. And then it just screws back in. And then I made this paracord loop just the right size to act as a lock. Now my fire steel magnesium rod actually fit in the pouch very snug. I doubt they would ever fall out by themselves. But I don't like to rely on just one system. I like the redundancy system. So I made my loop just the right size, and it loops around my mag bar. And if you push down hard, the paracord bottoms out, basically gets too tight, and it can't go any further. It's locked in there. So it's basically, it's not going to come out by itself with that paracord wrapped around it. And on the other side, I have my sharpening stone. Now this one sort of has the same deal going on with the string. It locks in there also. But this is my Falcon Neven DC4 sharpening stone. It has a diamond side, and then it has a ceramic side. The diamond side is for heavy work. Say you got your edge really dull, or you've just nicked it up, whatever. You're trying to get it back to sharp. This side to do the trick. The other side is for touch-ups. Say your knife has lost its edge and you want to sharpen it back up. Well, all it takes is maybe 3 passes on each side, just going like this, and it makes the knife very sharp again. This sharpening stone did not come with the string. I had to physically dismantle my stone, and then I used the only tool I could find that would actually cut a groove in my ceramic with my Dremel, which was a tungsten carbide bit. It barely did it anyways, but I cut a small groove, and I threaded it with the string, and it epoxied it all back together, so now it has a little string. Because the string acts as a lock, just like for the magnesium bar and for the fire steel. I want to lock them in there. I don't want to have a chance at them falling out and me not realizing it, and then finding out that I've lost it. But you see it locks in there. It's not going to come out by itself, because you don't want to lose it. Now, I do like this system. I haven't gone camping with it yet. I'll be going camping like the second week of January, so I get to test it out then. But I do like it a lot because I have all my necessary essentials on my side. If you ever got separated from your gear, you want to be able to start fires, and you want to have a sharp knife, and then having the cordage is just an added little perk. And so it gives me everything right there. But yeah, it's all made out of Kydex. I think it's digital forest camo. It has a large tech lock on the back. I put it over at a small angle, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to pull it out because I have long arms. So the knife sort of sits, instead of straight up and down, it's canted back just a tad. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. It's my first ever try with Kydex, or even making a sheath of any kind, so it's my first go at it. Let me know what you think. I'd be interested in your opinions. But yeah, thanks for watching.